Olunaku olw'eggulo lwe lunaku omuduumizi wa poliisi mu Elgon Sub-Region SSP Asiimwe Samuel yasobola okuba nga atawaayo office eri eyamuddidde mu bigere musajja mukulu gwe bayita Bangambaki Alfred era ng'ono abadde aweereza mu bitundu ebya Ruizi Sub-Region oba giyite Greater Mbarara. Kakati Asiimwe Samuel yasobola okuba nga ate ashuumenga office ennaku z'omwezi nga 25 June 2025 wabula era lwe lunaku lwe lumu lwe yasobola okuba nga ate yakola handover era ng'olunaku olwajjo ennaku z'omwezi era nga 25 omwezi ogw'omukaaga oba guyite June 2026 we yasobola okuba nga ate awaayo office era nga yolekedde wali mu bitundu bya Ruizi oba giyite Greater Mbarara Sub-Region wagenda okuba nga ate akomandinga nga Regional Police Commander era nga ne gwe baleese ali ku ddaala lyerimu naye wabula baswitchinze regions oli n'agenda mu Ruizi oli n'akomawo mu Elgon Sub-Region wano. Kakati SSP Asiimwe Samuel yasobola okuba nga ate akubiriza abasirikale basobola okuba nga ate beewala ensonga y'enguzi era nga agamba nti singa banaaba bakyewaze abantu bajja kubaagala ne bakamanda nti ne gavumenti ebaagale era basobola okuba nga ate bafuna ne promotions. Yakakasiza n'agamba nti abapoliisi balina okuimplementinga presidential directive ate nga kiri mu mateeka nti all police services are free of charge era n'abategeeza n'agamba nti okusaba essente byebimu ku ebyo ebisinza okuleetera abasirikale abapoliisi obuzibu naddala nga bakola emirimu gyabwe. Major General Sserunkuma yabadde omugenyi omukulu era ng'ono yakubiriza abapoliisi okuba nga tebeeyisa obulungi naddala eri bawananchi era n'agamba nti poliisi ng'eno yandibadde tesoboka singa nga baba tebakolagana n'abantu ba bulijjo era n'agamba nti ba intelligence officers nabo balina okuba nga ate bakola omulimu gwabwe okusobola okwaba nga ate banguyiza bakamandazi baabwe okuba nti bakola bulungi emirimu. Ebyo byonna byabaddewo olunaku lw'eggulo wano mu Mbale City naye nga jjukira nti ekyewuunyisa ku musajja mukulu gwe bayita Asiimwe Samuel RPC Outgoing yayingira office ennaku z'omwezi nga 25 June 2025 ate nga lwe lunaku lwe lumu era ennaku z'omwezi nga 25 June 2026 lwe yasobola okuba nga ate awaayo office. Amaze mu Mbale muno omwaka mulamba ddala. Umaru Nangoli MP Northern Division yatendereza omukulu ono era n'agamba nti mu kalulu yali so pivotal mu kuba nga ate akomya kye bayita violence. Ba DPCs nabo balina bawegedde ku mukulu ono byonna betugenda okuba nga tetukutuusaako olunaku olwaleero ku Mbale Express TV naye katusooke tukugatte ku Regional CID atubulireko byatubuulira tudde ku RPC Outgoing tudde ku RPC Incoming tudde ku Honorable Nangoli then tusembyeyo n'omugenyi omukulu Major General Sserunkuma era ng'ono ye muduumizi w'ekibinja ekyokusatu wali mu infantry division side zeno mu side za Eastern Uganda. Nayakalala.
So sir, I say bitter and sweet occasion. Now, when this transfer came in and I heard that Alfred was coming, I deliberately refused to give him a call. Sir, did I call you saying Afande Wamasoruka? I think I have my God. I said I will not congratulate you. I will not inform you that I'm here. Actually, he got to know that I'm here on his arrival. He said, what are you doing here? And yet we are long time friend up to the family level. So about 1 year we have had very good time with the founder Asiimwe, and he has been invariably a pillar to the team. Your leadership, your dedication, and your strategic vision have driven our institution to greater heights. That's why we have different guests coming here to be part of this occasion. You will always be remembered for leading by example. Many of us have learned a lot from Afande, but the most pronounced one has already been said. That humility is not easily seen. I was sharing something with the general, and I said, is it possible that you are given a trip abroad on government per diem, and for some reason you didn't spend all the money? Which civil servant can bring this money back to the treasury and say, me, I didn't use all? Do we have a hand here? So there are people whom God has blessed, and we should always strive to emulate them. And they are here. They are here. For me, don't take all of mine. Mine might have issues, but we had already had an earlier handover. I had very many guests telling us about the general. Actually, when you came, people did not know. I don't know whether Honorable, you don't see the first greeting. Did you notice that we had our 3rd Division Commander? The first round. You greeted him and moved on. So who doesn't want to get this kind of separate from you? So, me, really, my problem is one. You give me the microphone, to get it from me becomes a problem. But I summarized my speech. Want to wish Afande Asiimwe the best journey. You remember, we agreed that I would use my fuel to come and pay courtesy visit to Mbarara, because really some people, immediately you go, they start deleting and say, you know, it is very common in Uganda. Alfred, I don't know how it was in Mbarara. In Uganda, immediately a new one comes, they would immediately ask, Anyo mpiaze, so that they edit, they remove your number, you is what? That is common in Kampala. I don't know the situation where in Bugisu here, and it might be Ruiz. But for us, we believe that we can keep that friendship even when people have long gone.
Representatives, invited guests, and fellow police officers, good evening to you. My name is Superintendent of Police Chidi Washifa, and contrary to our regional CID, for me I have few words. And I usually go to the point. Colleagues, today is exactly the way the regional CID mentioned. It is a day of bittersweet. We are very sad that we are sending off our RPC in such a short time. We have not been with him for long, but again, we are excited to receive a new RPC. In police, usually, before you go somewhere, all the information about you has already reached there. So, I believe Afande Asiimwe, in Rizi, the personnel there have already got all the information about you. But the feedback is positive. I am personally very humbled to have worked under your command.
Asante sana.
I am also privileged to represent the DPCs, and whatever I'm going to speak, we already agreed upon it with the DPCs. And they told me to tell you, all of us are proud of the confidence building that you have put into us. They have said Afande is very detailed, very straightforward, very grounded. I'm sure this is exactly what the people in Rizi are aware of already. Personally, during elections, we had a lot of challenges in Bulambuli. And when elections ended, when the president was giving his speech one time, he mentioned Bulambuli as one of the few districts that were successful in using the machines. We celebrated there, but only me knew the time, the effort. Only me knew the number of times Afande camped in Bulambuli just to make sure we have peaceful elections. Apart from the pride that the president has mentioned my district, we had a boss who stood with us. People were cutting each other. There were so many allegations, but he was there. On election night, the whole night, we were in touch with Afande. That is something I will never forget all my life, because I've not seen it before. Reports were, have they made a report about you? Police officers, you know this. And you touch your head and you're like, what? You also ask yourself, what did I do? So that was the situation there. And I'm lucky I've got an opportunity to express my gratitude towards the RPC, but I know this is just my story. If you ask other DPCs within our region, each of them has their story, and it is all positive. Afande, we wish you good luck where you're going, and we wish that the next time we meet, because right now you're a big person, but our prayer is the next time we meet, you be a very big person.
Asante sana.
Yongeza tena.
As the DPCs of Elgon, we are forever humbled to have served under your command. To our new RPC, Afande Bangambaki Alfred. Like I said, the information is already here, and that is why it is a bittersweet. We are sad and happy at the same time. All we can promise you is to make you proud as the DPCs of Elgon. We want you to, when you're talking to your fellow RPCs, and you're like, I have a good team. Indeed, you have a good team. Am I right?
Very right.
The team in Elgon is very reliable. I think Afande will also, he will give you details. The team is very reliable, and we pledge to continue serving our country. Since we have a new RPC, this is going to be a new beginning for us. Where we have not done right,
I have known him for less than a year, because when he was transferred here, I think we were deep in politics. We did not interact much. But I want to, normally people shower praises to their friends without necessarily quoting examples. But for me, I want to quote one example. Why I like the outgoing RPC. When we were, I think the day of our elections, I sent my people to go and pick results, declaration forms from Mukonde, and my opponents surrounded my team of 3 people, and they deflated all the tires of my car, and they descended on it and dismembered the car. Now, I rushed to his office. It was around either 11, between 10 to 11 in the night. I rushed to his office. He looked a bit exhausted. I think he had worked across the entire day and maybe previous days as the DPC Mulambuli was testifying. But he asked me to come to his office, but I was not patient because I wanted him to rescue my car and my people. So he allowed me to talk to him in the corridors. We had a brief interaction, and he made a call, I don't know to whom, and he instructed that officer to get a pickup, double cabin I think, and the breakdown, because I explained to him the state in which the car was. And within a very short time, he dispatched an EVO team, and they rescued the car. By the time they reached there, these people had gathered the dry banana leaves to set the vehicle ablaze. So his intervention was very timely. Now normally, I'm not saying other officers would have not intervened, but an officer at his level, to allow you engage him in the corridors of his office and then taking a very timely decision is one area where I commend him and say he's a very professional officer.
Asante sana.
And I am happy for you, and I pray to God that you are elevated to greater heights in the forces.
They cherish teamwork, and you will enjoy working with this team, I can assure you. I have special people here I want to mention and appreciate. Where is Rukia? You come in front here. There is Rukia, there is Reste, there is that Mama Aida. Welfare. There is also my daughter Anita. Who is that one? I'm not seeing. Aha. These are the Sangha heroes. For Rukia is our acting secretary. This is the woman. The Rukia you see here, she does not earn salary. She does not earn police salary. Yes, she's here. She's more or less a volunteer. But you call her on Sunday when others are in the church. She will come running to office to do your work. She's here. You call her whatever time of the day or night you call her. She will say, okay, Afande. Very fast. She's here. I have Mama Aida. This one, in spite of her advanced age, but she's always the first person in the office. The way you see her here. By the time you come to the office, you find she has already cleaned the whole place. It's clean. Aha. Welfare, rest. This one is our data entrant. But she's doing more of our secretarial work than anything else. These are the people that support me. Welfare. She's ever there. That's the team. That's how they sit. I have my Anita there. Call my daughter. This one is a service provider. She works in our canteen, the canteen that serves us in that region of Brock. But anytime you call upon her, you say, okay, sir. Okay, sir. So really, I want to thank you so much and appreciate you from the bottom of my heart.
Asante sana.
Please treat Alfred Bangambaki the way you treated me. Okay? I know you enjoy working with him. He's a very good man, very senior, and more parental probably more than me. Okay? You can go back. My friend Lawrence from Musino Industrial Park, I want to appreciate you for coming this evening. Please convey my sincere appreciation to the management of Musino Industrial Park. We appreciate your support. First of all, as a police fraternity of Elgon region, and also as a country, because as we are all aware, Uganda is on trajectory of achieving the $500 billion economy by 2040.
Asante sana.
And we can only do that through investments like Sino Industrial Park. That's why Muzei keeps saying, I have my town of industries in Mbali. Muzei calls the town of industries. If you want to know the town of industries, go to Mbali. So, I found Alfred, please accord Lawrence and the team all the necessary support that they need from us, the police. The media, thank you very much. For the 1 year I've been here, I think we have worked very well, very closely. I have left Elgon without appearing in the place in the bad light. At least I've not seen any story about RPC Asiimwe that was found maybe misbehaving. You know, that's what normally they like to report about. RPC was found doing ABCD in ABCD place. And these guys are very good. You find sometimes people say media, you know, it's not, but if you want to work very well, bring the media closer to you. I remember when I just reported here, I organized the meeting with the media, with the press. We sat, we talked, and they appreciated really that initiative. And from then onwards, we kept interacting. Whenever there is a problem, I have appeared on their channels, media channels. Sometimes when I'm on depot, PRO has been doing much of the job with the CRO. They are very good. And like other places where media reports negatively about security, here it's not the case. They report positively and factually.
Asante sana.
So please keep it up. Avoid this sensational reporting. If you want information, reach out to us so that you can get the true story that you want to publish. But I want to thank you very much, and may God continue to bless you. I know time is not our best ally.
Excellency the President and the NRM government for these improvements. All these industries we are talking about cannot run without power. But at least there is more power in the country than it used to be. So we give credit to the NRM government for the developments that we are experiencing currently. I want to pledge total commitment and support to all stakeholders. And I'm sure that we are going to move yet another step in the right direction. As for you, the officers, the police officers, you can only do one thing, and that is to be professional in your day-to-day work. Let us perform our duties professionally. To you, the 3rd Division Infantry Commander, I'm so happy because I don't know whether you are that close to Asiimwe or to the establishment of the Uganda Police Force, because I feel a bit challenged that we were supposed to have the handover ceremony in the morning, and colleague Asiimwe told me that no, wait a minute, the division commander is coming. I said, well, it is fine. What time? He said 11. At around 11:30, he said no, he's coming at 2. And I'm happy by 1:30 you are already here. But I realized that he could not accept this function to go on of the handover and take over without your presence. So I'm sure you must have impacted a lot in his life. Now that I get into his shoes, it is my prayer that you accord me the same treatment. And of course, age comes with wisdom. I also want to tap from that wisdom that probably you have been sharing with him, such that in the future, I can also probably live an impactful life and also impact others to serve better this country. I want to thank you so much, and I want to wish each and everyone well, good health, and journey mercies. Let us work together and build this country. Thank you so much.
Asante sana. Ongeza tena.
So today, or this moment, I'll not talk much, because I've been thanking the outgoing Asiimwe and welcoming my comrade. But the important thing to note is what they are talking about Asiimwe, we as the appointing authority, we are expecting it. What could be the news is what Asiimwe would have not done, but has done what is expected of him. For us as a leadership, we are comfortable with it. We thank him to fulfill the obligations of an officer. Before I forget, Bangambaki, I'm not a personal friend to Asiimwe, but I'm a leader of all the forces. I have 37 districts and 2 cities under my command, all the DPCs and RPCs. And I think we all communicate. So that is me. I may not call you, but I cannot stop you from coming to me. So it is your choice to either come, because if you wait for me to call you, I may even forget because of the number of people and leaders I have. Mbale City. I said we have been taken along without getting the representative of NRA. But during Asiimwe's period, we have achieved that. So now don't get surprised of his transfer. You know, some transfers, there is a mission transfers and a territorial transfer. So this was a mission and it is done, it has to go before he spoils what has been collected. So Asante sana.
Thank you, sir.
Your mission is done, you have to go. Hey.
Asante sana.
I have worked closely with some of the DPCs, like my daughter here, because his area has a problem. I first worked with her in a landslide up there. I was sympathizing with her. Will you reach there? I said, Afanda, I will reach. I'm a trained police officer. I said, okay. And she reached and came back down. And I have been giving her some piece of advice because you have a challenge is there. I'm not his direct supervisor or immediate supervisor, but she listened to me. Don't do this, there is ABC, they say, okay, I think he consults after me, but they listen. Those who are not there where I was first during the day, the handover, I told Bangambaki not to disconnect this team. Let this team remain intact as a team, but he promised that he's also a team player. We are welcoming you because you have joined a winning team. This is going to our leaders, the politicians. You won, you participated, you won. Don't carry forward the divisions you incurred during your campaigns and the political time. Once you win, the winner takes it all. You are now for everyone. Serve these people equally. Not because this one was the campaign manager for, no. Bring the people together, serve them equally. That is the leader we want. People need to be guided so that they benefit in government programs. And that is go to you people, our leaders. I thank the police officers who are here. I think all of them are here. Some in this region, because I have been working with them everywhere. More so during the campaign time, I reached every corner of this region where I command. But I was interacting with those officers, the police officers, the intelligence officers of the police, and we work together. And I think the job, our performance, they can be witness. It was not easy.